Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my April favorites. I cannot believe it's already the end of April. Like, this is terrifying. I don't understand how we're at this point. So let's get started. So, my first favorite, I've only had this for like 2 weeks or so, but it had to make an appearance in this favorites video because it's just that amazing. And I originally bought it. Let me tell you what it is first. This beautiful, beautiful palette right here. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. This is in pretty much everybody's favorites video ever in the last like 6 months because it's gorgeous and it's perfect. And I knew as soon as I bought it, I knew that it was going to be in this favorites video because I just knew I was going to love it that much. I actually bought it intending to do a first impressions video, and I got it in my hand and I immediately just sat down and started playing with it. I was just like, oh, well, that video idea can go out the door, huh? But I love it. That's what I used on my eyes today. I used a little bit of golden ochre here, and then I mixed it with these two here, the dark brown on the outside, and then a little bit of this orangey color to warm it up a little bit. I love it so much. Every color in here is just perfect. They're all perfect. It's amazing. The next item I have is the e.l.f. blush palette in light. I got this from Walmart a couple of weeks ago. I really, really like this. These three are matte, and then this one here is shimmery. They're very pigmented. They're easy to blend. It's what I used on my cheeks today. I really like these. e.l.f. always has great products, of course. Next, I have two highlighters this month. I have the Smashbox Casey Holmes palette. I featured this in a haul a couple of weeks ago, and I've quickly fallen in love with it. I use it pretty much every day. It's just absolutely perfect. I wouldn't say it's subtle at all. It's definitely gonna give you a nice glow, but they're not like overly shimmery. The only one that's shimmery is this one on the end. I usually do a mix of these two, and it works out perfectly. I'm obsessed with this. I'm gonna go through this very quickly. I've been having to force myself to stop using it like every single day because it's that amazing. And then the other highlighter that I have is the Becca Prismatic Amethyst Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is the limited edition purple one that they came out with. This is so beautiful. I bought this thinking that I was going to hate it and like have to immediately return it because I didn't see how a purple highlighter could even possibly work, but with how fair I am, it works perfectly. It's got a little tint of purple to it, but not so much that like you can't wear it out and like not look ridiculous. Like it's just amazing. I'm obsessed. I like want every highlighter that I can possibly wear out of Becca now because I love that formula so much. Next I have a primer. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. I've once again been wearing this every single day. Like every time I open up my primer drawer, it's just the first thing I grab. I don't even think about it anymore. I love how moisturized it makes my skin feel. I love how foundation lays on top of it. I love how it smells because it smells really good. Coconuts. I love it. It's a fantastic primer. Next, I have the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. This is just like the little baby one. I wanted to try it out before I invested $40 in it. I'm going to be investing $40 in this because this is amazing. I feel like there's no way to put too much on. Like, no matter how much I put on, it doesn't look cakey, it doesn't look powdery. It just sets my makeup perfectly. and just looks so flawless on the skin. I'm obsessed. There's nothing else that compares to it at this point. I have one foundation this month, and this might actually surprise you because I didn't like this foundation when I did the review of it, but it's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and it has quickly become my absolute favorite. First of all, it's like my perfect skin match, which is always good because it's the only one that actually matches me. But I love the way it makes my skin look. It gives me enough coverage. None of my foundations seem to like give me enough coverage at this point. But this is perfect. I hate the applicator. I really do. It's just this little paddle, and I hate it. I make a mess literally every time I try and use it, but it's whatever. I can get over that fact. The next thing that I've been using every time I put on makeup are these Royal and Langnickel Motor Prismatic paddle brushes. That's a mouthful. The big one and then the next size down. I've been using these literally every day. I use this one for skin. I've been using this one for concealer and this one for my foundation, and it just works out perfectly. I get full coverage every time I use them. I honestly haven't used my makeup sponge in 2 weeks, 3 weeks since I got these. They're perfect. They're amazing. I have a review of these brushes up on my channel, which I will link down below if you would like to see them all in action. I got these in a set of 4 at Walmart, and it was a fantastic investment. I'm so happy that I finally bought them. I have 2 products left. The lip product that I have been obsessed with this month. Literally, I don't think I've worn anything else this month besides this lip product. This is the Buxom Full-On Lip Cream in White Russian. I love this so much. Like, I have another one in Cherry, and I literally, like, I want to use it, but I can't stop myself from using this one long enough to try this one. That's how bad this is. Like, I'm obsessed with this. I literally wear it every single day, no matter what look I'm doing, no matter where I'm going. This is what I have on my lips, and it's perfect. It gives you a nice glossy look. It feels nice on the lips. It's not sticky. It's not goopy. It's not gross at all. It's tingly, so you get a little bit of a pumping action. I just love it so much. It's fantastic. Yeah, it's perfect. The last product I have for my favorites this month is, drop it. It's the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. I actually got this in my Easter basket this year, and I actually really, really love this. It's quickly taken the spot of my Milk Makeup mascara, which was my favorite. But honestly, I've been reaching for this one more often than that one. I love the length and volume that it gives to my lashes. It doesn't clump up. It just makes them look so nice, and I'm obsessed. I can't live without this. Okay, so that was everything in my April favorites this month. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.